everyone, this is another episode of Viva in the Kitchen, and today we're making cheese pies of feta fried. It's called tiropitaria in Greece and it's a really delicious starter. First of all, I would like to apologize guys for not being able to film for you, but as you could see we are in a new place. You see partially of it because I'm waiting to paint and put the tails on the walls, so you will see a crazy transformation. I will put the before and after photo coming soon. So in today's video I'm gonna be making fried pastry with feta cheese filling, but you can put any filling basically. This is a recipe that my grandma did, but a lot of Greek women have. It's approximately a very cheap recipe. As we always say, the price, I would say the most expensive ingredient is feta, so it's about 20 zloty, but it has like about 10 servings. Let's go. So for your filling you would need about 200 grams of feta. You see I have a big chunk there. You would need to break it down, so you have to make it into chunks, but break down. Now it depends on your preference. You can make it really creamy, or you can make it to fill the feta. If you put a more creamy feta, it will be easier to crumble it. So I'm gonna continue with this process, but in the meantime I will add, you need one, I put this cremovi, but you need anything that can actually give body to your feta. So I will put there about 2 teaspoons of cream cheese. It can be Philadelphia, it can be even yogurt if you don't want to put a lot of calories in there. I will grind a bit of pepper. Guys, remember that feta and pepper, they're best friends for pastries. And some chopped mint leaves from my mint there. I'm growing my own leaves, mint, basil, I love it. So here it depends how much you want the flavor of the mint. You can put a lot of pieces of mint or just a few. So we have here mint, cream, feta and grinded pepper. It really smells intense and nice. So I'm gonna be mixing this for a while until I have a nicer mix of these ingredients and come back to you. All right, so you're expecting something like this. You see, nicely blend, and you leave it aside. I'm going to show you guys a small portion because I'm making it for myself. If you would like for a big family, I would put double everything. But I will put you the portion so you can judge. Now, here we go with our pastry. Here I have my flour. So, yep, it's 350 exactly. So I will be using this flour. And here, and then you will need to throw in there some salt. I'm going to be using some sea salt. This was sent for me from Greece, so it's really an organic, nice sea salt. About 1 teaspoon, sorry. And then I'm gonna be adding some apple cider vinegar. Or if you have a normal vinegar, that's already fine. One just to make it, you know, fluffy, because vinegar helps to make it fluffy. And then we have to add some olive oil. I'm gonna be adding a half glass, a little less of that. I'll show you where to stop. So somewhere here, not crazy half, like a little less, right? Here you go, this one as well. So we have the flour, we have the salt, the vinegar, and we have a little bit of water. This is not a boiled water, it's just a bit of heat water, and we have to work it now together until it becomes solid. You have to mix it up, and the water should continue until this mixture is not sticking on your hands. So add more water. You don't have to add butter or eggs in the flour, so you know it's also very healthy to make. It's not something that you are going to have a lot of calories. See, already it's not sticking on my hands. I'm gonna be continue working on that. You see guys, now I turn it and it doesn't stick. Very nice. So what I will be doing now is I will make it, this one, as I said, is for just me for this afternoon because I don't like waste. But if you want to make it for a bigger group, I will put about 700 grams of flour and then 2 teaspoons of vinegar and everything doubled. So here you see it doesn't stick on my hands. There's nothing in there. I leave it and I will cover it and I will leave it for about 25-30 minutes. Alright, so half an hour passed. Obviously we're having a small amount as we said, so you would see that it is about this size. You can see now that the oils are out, so we will use a little bit more flour to make it thicker. And so here I have my filling and I'm going to start. As an information guys, while I'm putting my flour, because of the olive oil, I would suggest you somehow to not use excessive olive oil because we're going to fry this dough. So we don't want it to be extremely oily. We want to have a crusty texture. And as you saw, I didn't put any butter, any yogurt to the dough or any eggs. So for you guys, that this is a vegetarian option, but if you want to put inside mushrooms or something else, you can do this fried dough as vegan. All right, so see, we worked a little bit with it. It has a very nice texture already, not sticking to my hands. I'll put it here. I'll add a little bit more of our flour. And what we will be doing now is we will take, literally, we will grab some pieces. I'll say just like this, balls. Some of the people like to make them equal. I like to make them as balls. I'm going to work with the dough and I'm going to open it just with a bottle of wine. All right, so about now here, make sure that you can lift it and use a little bit your hands. I would say, and in the middle, just start putting about in the center about 1 spoon of this, like that, and try to close it, as we said, as an envelope. It depends as how you would like it to be. I like this kind of triangle. Look how cute, guys. I like this triangle. So let me make more of those for you. All right, now we take one plate. We take some toilet paper, a towel, and then some of our forks so we can turn it. As you saw, I wrapped around this beautiful triangle. I made a second one, smaller one, and then just for variation I made one like this when you just have to flip it, and one complete nice envelope. Usually my grandma used to make it this size, but it depends how you're gonna like it. So I have created all the bottom here of my pan to be with just vegetable oil, and I cover the whole bottom and I am waiting until it's getting really hot so that it makes my fried pastries really crispy. So I'm gonna start throwing there. You see, we have already the effect of frying, so pop them in. So now, as I said, I made only for myself. So as you could see, they are about 4, but they are big portions. If you put the double amount of flour, you will have the same pieces, but 8. And as you could see here, we have amount of filling for other 4 of them. So I just show you the right amount of filling, but the pastry was half. So we wait for 2 minutes from each side until they become brown, and then we turn them so we can bake the other half. As you could see, like the bigger ones are not ready yet, but the smaller one, you see, quite fast, and it's already crispy. I will turn it already so that we can fry the other place, the sides, and then we continue with the same with the rest. You can see here some dripping cheese, and that's where magic happens in this corner. I turn the rest. This one is not really ready, but this one, as you see, crisp. This one, so let's wait for more, guys. About 2 minutes more on each side. So as you could see, guys, I'm really proud. They are crispy and some cheese came out delicious. And right now I will let them here for about 5 minutes because I want all the olives to drain out. but also I would like feta to take a little bit back its shape because it's chunks and it's nice. So I'm not gonna serve it immediately, but what I did here is I chopped some cherry tomatoes to garnish it and some more mint. You can put some rocket salad at the base, anything green with tomatoes because feta and tomatoes, they go amazingly. Guys, I serve it with some tomatoes, some leaves of mint. You got your cheese dripping out. I don't know if you can hear the sound, how crunchy they are. When you put olive oil in the flour in general for the recipe, it makes really this kind of crusty, really nice dough. And then we have a little bit of olive oil for the tomatoes, some sea salt. Look at this beauty, guys. I hope you will like this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe here, and see you next Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Thank you!